everybody! Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? How are you? The ads are still running, but I do not care. Clockstar hit 0. Hello. This will probably be a pretty short stream. Because the thing is, we only have the after party left. We only have the after party left. Was it this? This one? I have so many end of chapter 5. Wait, guys. Guys, which one is it? Is it an extra? No. Chapter jump. Okay, okay, Hey guys, what what did we do last time? I know that Rika is a freaking time traveler or something like that. Oh no. Oh no. Maybe I should go for the quick save number 1. Let me see what's there. Oh yeah, this one. Okay, okay, we're gonna load this. Let's see. Okay, so this is where we stopped, and now I'm gonna... Wait, did we read the tips? Oh yeah, we read the tips. We read the mother's diaries, where Rika's mom is like, oh my god, my child is a psychopath. That's what we read. It's like, my child is a psychopath. There was an accident that... Oh. Wait, that's Rena. Oh, we gotta scoot over here. Okay. Wait, that's not... Wait, that's not Rena. Oh, I know who it is. Starts with an H.
Himatsubushi.
I know who that is. She starts with an H. I know who that is. Midsummer, 1985. Okay. Let me realign my YouTube studio.
Papa! Papa!
Papa! Yeah, it's Holger. It's definitely not Hanyu. It's Holger. Yes. Also, Nora's. I hope you're enjoying your tomato. Also, hi, Chrono. Oh! He has his child. Oh, he has his child. Wait. The child is like 2 years old. Wait. Why can't she already fluently talk? What? Miyuki was sitting next to me. I quickly patted her head after hearing her say that. I must have had a bad dream while sleeping in the cabin. I was sweating profusely.
Yeah. I
tried to wipe away the sweat while answering and looked around for a handkerchief or towel. And then a cold drop ran down my forehead. Drip, drip. Also, today is ReZero Day, guys! Miyuki turned to me and smiled, then wiped my face with the towel she received to take off.
Arigato, Yuki.
Take off? Wait. Are they flying? Thanks to her, I was finally able to shake off my slumber, so I got up from the aisle seat and looked out the window. I wrapped my arms around Miyuki in the window seat and listened to the noise as the land and sea blew past us before us. Where's the mother? Hokkaido! And then the plane gently turned before entering the airport runway. And then they went to Rokkenjima Island. Arriving at the lobby, I glanced around looking for Oishi. No, not Oishi. It was met with a familiar gruff voice calling out to me, Oya, Oya. Hey, Norris, there's your beer. Oishi clapped his hand down on my shoulder, celebrating our reunion. It's our favorite character.
大石さんはだいぶスマートになりましたね。
Oh, he looks so dapper.
背筋も良くなったような。これも社交ダンスのおかげですか。
赤坂さんもね、若いうちからそしたらきっとモテます。モテモテ。
Oshi had retired and moved to Sapporo, and of all things, had started taking ballroom dancing lessons. Wait, he retired? Wait. That means Rika's dead. Wait. Umineko was 1986. Wait, when was Higurashi? Was that 1984? 3? Wait, shit, wait. When was Higurashi? Because it's 1985 right now. Higurashi year. 1983. Riko's dead. Riko's freaking dead. Oh. He'd apparently gotten really into it and had decided to spend the rest of his new life devoted to that hobby. He was aiming to get his instructor's qualifications before he hit 80 and live out his old age dandily. Oh no. Okay, so the child was not like 2. She's like what, 6? 8? Aww. Oh, she suddenly turned his attention to Miyoki, who was standing up. She has a really big head. Who was standing idly next to me. He bent down on his knee to look her in the face. Why is her head that big? However, my daughter was frightened and hid behind my back.
ほら、みゆき、ちゃんとご挨拶しなさい。
She was staring at Oishi with a dubious expression while tugging at the hem of my shirt. She's usually not this shy. I wonder what's wrong.
すみません。いつもはこうじゃないんですが。
いいんですよ。おじさん顔が怖いからな。
I mean, yeah,
よかったらお名前を。
赤坂7歳です。
Oh, so I bet. Oh, was Rika 7 when Akasaka met her?
こんにちは。
いいおへん。さすがは赤坂さんの娘さんですよな。
Oishi gently stroked Miyaki's head and smiled as though she were his own grandchild. After finally seeing that, Miyaki smiled in relief. Shortly afterwards, Miyaki told me that she was just doing what I had told her to do. Be careful, run, stranger! Stranger danger! Oishi overheard that and let out a hearty whoa, shaking his body while laughing and walking. I let myself into Oishi's car, not the AC car, and we headed out towards the hot spring inn. I'd originally intended to crash at Oishi's place. Oishi was quite obstinate that his home wasn't suitable for that, so it came to this. At the inn, we relaxed while soaking in the hot springs, then ate a delicious feast until we were full. Miyaki had a little of the Mongolian barbecue and was delighted with it. After our bellies were swollen, Miyaki grew sleepy and went off to bed. Oishi and I reminiscent about the time we played mahjong together in Hinamizawa, and then they're like, yeah, well, Riko's dead. It seemed that to celebrate our reunion, Oishi had looked for people who could play. Unable to find a suitable candidate, we had to give up on putting together a table. Wait! There's probably no one living in Hinamizawa anymore, right? Remember the big Hinamizawa disaster? Whatever that thing was? Be especially careful around Oishi. Yup! As we drank together, we excitedly recounted our exploits during the final manhunt. The final manhunt!
あの犯人の2人は捕まったんですか？
いいえ。
What the hell? Why does he look like a Yakuza?
結局、山狩りでも見つけられませんでした。多分、村にかくまわれてから、海外か遠方でほとぼりを冷ましてるんじゃないか。
大石さんは確か、犯人の銃の一丁を奪いましたよね。
Why does he look like that? Oh no.
海外の軍用拳銃でした。
Oh no.
関西系の暴力団組織が大量に密輸したうちの一丁です。戦場痕を調べましたが、他の事件とのつながりは何も出ませんでした。
Panty!
私はあの後、しばらく現場を離れました。結局、全部闇の中ってことで決着したようですがね。
Oishi smiled wryly as he sipped his chilled drink.
あの後は大変でしたね。
Yeah, everyone died.
今年で7年ですか。
Oh, it's been 7 years since everyone died? No, wait. It's been 2 years since everyone died.
先日、7回忌の法要がありました。
Wait, did his wife die? Is that why she's not here?
義父とも最近は疎遠でして、準
The
備でいろい
wife
ろ
is
苦労しま
dead.
した。
The wife is dead.
それは
Okay,
お疲れ
that's
様
why
でし
the
た。
mother is not here. It was then that the hostess brought in the extra drinks that we had ordered before. While the bottles of beer clanked as she brought them in, we halted our conversation. What Oshi meant when he said it must have been tough. Thinking about that was still hard, but time had healed the wound. Ah! It was the day after, when I phoned Oshi to apologize. When I did, Oshi almost immediately handed the phone to one of my colleagues who had happened to be there. Only was I injured in the brawl with the suspects, but I disappeared to drink late into the night without leaving any sort of contact information, so I thought he'd definitely be mad. Wait, does his wife die while he was having a drink? However, all he said was that it was something he couldn't talk about over the phone, and that I should come to the station as soon as possible. At the time, I could only think that he must have been really pissed off. Oh no, his wife died while he was drinking. When I arrived at the station, he said this.
君の奥さんが事故に遭ったらしい。
Okay. Having no idea what happened, I borrowed the phone to contact the hospital Yuki was staying at. After being given the runaround several times, I was finally able to talk to someone in charge, and after mincing words for quite some time, they told me, Moin Moin Tetsu!
赤坂幸恵様が事故でお亡くなりになりました。
Oh, did she die in an accident? She was in the freaking hospital. The world became a blur as I sat there dumbfounded. Yuki's death was unbelievably abrupt, unbelievably sudden. I could have understood if there was some kind of problem during the birth. Yuki's death wasn't anything like that. The stairs on the way up to the roof, she just happened to slip and fall. And she just happened to fall in an unfortunate place at an unfortunate angle. That was it. Oh, that sucks. Wanting to blame Yuki's death on somebody, I began to think that it was an act of revenge by the Guardians, that they killed my wife and made it look like an accident. What I learned when I flew back to Tokyo, however, was much more cruel than that. Oh. Yuki had a habit of going up the roof to cool off in the evening. There was an elevator up to the 7th floor, but from there you had to take the stairs to get to the roof. Even late in her pregnancy, when the evening came, she would always head up there. Father had always said for her not to push herself. Yuki insisted that until the time she had no choice but to stay in bed, she should be allowed to do as she wished. However, I had never once seen Yuki go up the roof. I only heard that from her father and the nurses. It was because whenever I visited her, she would spend that time with me instead. But the reason why Yuki went up to the roof from a nurse she had become friendly with. Oh no. Oh! So he's gonna blame himself. She had said that her husband was away on business a lot of the time. And then whenever he called, she was able to cheer him up and give him courage. When he didn't call, she couldn't do that. Her husband might put on a show of bravado, but in reality he grew lonesome pathetically fast. Aww. It was probably just the same. Whenever he left for business, not clear when he'd be back, she felt very lonely. Whenever she cheered him up, she was actually cheering herself up as well. That's why whenever he went far away for an important job, in the evenings he didn't call. At the very least, she felt that standing underneath the same sky, her feelings would reach. Oh no! It is because... Oh no! So Rika cut all the phone cords. And that's kinda why Yuki died, because she went to the roof. Didn't get the call. Oh no. At that moment, I remembered the words that girl had told me. Ah, here we go! It was best that I go back to Tokyo right away. Otherwise, there would be something I'd regret horribly. She knew! Yep, that's it. Because I was away on business that day, Yuki had headed up to the roof. I'd known that this would have been the result, had I done as the girl had said and dropped everything to head back to Tokyo. Might have been with Yuki on the day she died. If I was with her, she wouldn't have gone up to the roof. The day my wife died was on the evening of the 3rd day of my trip. Yes. It was right before the time I had the sudden urge to hear Yuki's voice and ran around the village trying to find a phone. The girl had gone around and cut all the phone cords. If she hadn't and I had made that call, I would have unknowingly learned of Yuki's death at the time and collapsed in tears. Oh! So it wasn't Rika's fault. Oh, she did that to protect Akasaka. Oh, well, should have listened to the little girl. Of course, even though the cross were cut, it had only put me off learning of Yuki's death by that one evening. In the end, I had learned of it the next morning. However, when I managed to put my emotions in order, I realized it was that girl's small token of consideration.
そんな話は初
Oh,
め
and
て聞きま
Rika's
し
also
た。
dead by now. Ugh.
私も初めて話します。
Because it's 2 years after.
偶然では 超能力じゃあるまいし。
Oh, I think I think she does.
大石さんは教えてくれましたよね。あの子は親代様という神様の生まれ変わりではないかと言われてるって。
まあ村の年寄りどもはフルで理科に神通力があると信じてるようでしたがね。
See, he's also talking about her in the past, so she definitely died in 1983.
神通力。
My clicking, whoops!
まあ嘘か本当か知りませんがね。
Well, she had originally said it as a kind of joke, but realizing that seriously slumped his shoulders. Okay.
未来のことを予言してみせたり、知らないはずのことを話してみせたり。
Yep.
千里眼だの、天の啓示だの。
And she still died.
まあ、いろいろです。もちろん、具体的な実例は何一つありゃしないんですがね。
See, this is the thing also with Umineko, where we're basically seeing a future where Anje is still alive and her whole family is dead. And here it's like everyone in Hinamizawa is dead, but Akasaka is still here.
雪絵の事故を予言してみせました。
Well, she tried to laugh it off, but out of respect to my deceased wife, he kept it restrained.
現職の警視庁の敏腕捜査官が神通力やらたたりやらを信じるわけで。
And you say that so bluntly, I couldn't respond. Of course, I had no intention of believing such odd things. But he could only say that because he didn't know what I did. As I met that other girl who both was and wasn't Rika Furude. Couldn't deny the existence of any otherworldly entity.
予知でなく予告の可能性ももちろん否定できません。
Not pre-science? Is it pre-science? Prescience? Pre-science? But a warning. And what that girl had said was a warning about Yuki's accident, and things became much easier to understand. Basically, the line of thinking became that it was a threat. Because I didn't go back to Tokyo, my wife was killed in a way that made it look like an accident.
奥さんの事故の検証に不備は？
もちろん謀殺の可能性も疑い、現場検証の書類は全て目を通しましたし、私が独自に調査をしました。
There weren't any witnesses to Yuki's fall. There was the possibility that somebody had hidden, waiting to push Yuki down the stairs. However, the cleaning ladies frequented the roof to hang laundry, and the security cameras on each floor hadn't recorded anything out of the ordinary. There wasn't anything set up on the stairs, and I was unable to find anything suspicious.
結局、独自の検証の結果でも、幸恵が単独でまあ確かに、大臣の孫を誘拐して、脅迫妊婦一人を階段から突き落として、証拠を残さないなんて。
Down the stairs without leaving any evidence. I don't think it was the S group. Oshik's expression had completely sobered up. Maybe it was a curse. Exactly! Exactly!
奥さんは連中に
I hate this face so
殺された。
much. When Yuki died, I thought that as well. More precisely, I wanted to blame somebody, so I created the most viable scapegoat. Without any clear evidence, that violent notion faded along with the wounds in my
あ
heart.
の少女は私に妻の死を予告し、
I don't think she
脅
was
迫したのは
threatening you.
それとも妻の死を予言し、
Yes.
救う道
I
を
think it
示
was
し
the
たのは、
latter.
そのどちらかなのだとしたら、
Yeah, see,
私は
same
後
as
者
me.
ではないかと考えます。
Or she smiled slightly in disbelief as he poured more beer from his
じ
bottle.
ゃあいい
Beer!
ですよ。赤坂さんの言う通り、フ
Yep.
ルで理科は
I
未来
feel
がわ
like
かる
she
予
knew the
言者だとし
future.
ます
She was time traveling.
なら、なぜあの大災害が予知できなかったん
She
です
she couldn't do anything against it. She said like, "Oh my god, it's always ending the same. It's ending with my death, and I can't do anything against it." Did you really have a chance at salvation though, if she couldn't even save herself? That's also true.
あんな恐ろしいガス災害が起こると知ってて、どうして黙っていたんです？
So why didn't she flee?
ほんの数時間前でもいい。
So it was always determined that she's gonna die.
もし村に知らされていたら、ほとんどの人は死なずに済んだかもしれないじゃないですか。
So there must be something at hand that's preventing her from actually fleeing or stuff like that. Great Hinamizawa disaster memoriam list of Article 12. Here we go. Was near the end of June 1983. Volcanic gases from the Onigafuchi swamp erupted and hit the village in the middle of the night. It was an unprecedented disaster where the whole populace was wiped out. There was a wave of panic about volcanic gas across the country, causing people to overreact over reports of odd smells. I hadn't heard of the blockade on the Hinamizawa area being lifted, so it should still be cordoned off. Wait, that's already been a year!
それは
It was my turn to be lost for a response.
まあでも、親代様の生まれ変わりである古出理香が殺されたので、村が親代様の怒りに触れて、
Miasma from the
それで
swamp
沼か
to
ら
kill
正気が湧き出して、
everyone.
そういう話が
The
確かに
explanation is
ひな
what
み
the
沢系
survivors
の
are
生存した
whispering
人間
about.
たちの間で、まことし
There
やか
are
にささやかれて
survivors.
たの
Wait,
が
this kid, she's still alive.
大石さん今殺されたとおっしゃいました
Oh, he didn't know.
え
Oops.
おう
Oh no.
まあ赤坂さんになら話しても問題ない
Oh, I
か
thought he knew. When I saw the news about the gas disaster, I remembered that girl. Then found her name in the list of victims. That's why at the time I thought her own death she had predicted was due to the gas. It was after that I learned from the tabloids of the series of mysterious death in Hinamizawa during the 5 years leading up to the disaster that became known as the Curse of Oya Oya-sama. Pigman! That string of mysterious deaths lined up exactly with what the girl had predicted, so I had always thought to ask Oishi about it, as he had been involved in the investigation. That's right. It was the reason for our reunion, but right now Oishi had said Rika Furuta didn't die in the disaster, but was killed? Yup, we saw that.
最後の年のたたりについて聞かせてもらってもいいですか
Okay, let's see.
私
Let's see. Let me
退
guess.
職したとはいえ
Let me guess.
守秘義務がありま
Takano-san.
すよ
Takano-san got burned again. Tomitaka-san ripped out his throat. Let's see. Oh, it's
中井さ
confidential.
んすみませんお冷やでちょっとグレードの高い地酒はありませんか種類はお任せします
He's like, here, have some alcohol. Please tell me. A pigman is a pigman.
いやいやそういうつもりで言ったんじゃないんだけどな
Oh, she laughed loudly, not wholly unsatisfied, and stopped the hostess to tell her that this cheap booze was fine.
私も週刊誌で報道されている通りのところまでは知っていますでも大災害の年のたたりは全く知りません
Okay.
例の大災害のせいでひなみ沢地区全域が封鎖されちゃいました最後の年のたたりについてはほとんど捜査ができてないんですよ何年か後に封鎖が解けたとしても村
The
人のほとんどが
villagers
死
are
んでます
mostly
し
dead.
数少ない生存者も親戚の元なんかに完全に
Okay, but
迷宮
who
入りです
survived? Did actually Keiichi-kun survive? Or she seemed to postulate to himself as he stared at the ceiling as if trying to work out a memory from the rusty cocks in his head. And then he said in a completely sober voice,
週刊誌なんかじゃ5年目のたたりが大災害だみたいな言い方をしてますけどね、本当の5年目のたたりはちゃんと綿流しの祭りの当日にあったんですよ。
let's see who died
富
this
武
time.
二郎っていう旅行写真家がいましてね
No, it's Tomitake-san
彼
again.
が犠牲に
No. Oh, she gestured about how the victim tore out his own throat with his fingernails as he talked. So, this seems to be pretty sad. Tomitake-san always rips out his own throat, and Takano-san always burns to a crisp.
でその富武氏の恋仲の女性が
See, so it
Give him a
seems like this is always the
sense you
same, but all the other stuff is different.
岐阜県警さんがあんまり協力的じゃなかったもんで
We're very cooperative, so I don't know much about it
状
though.
況
一夜にして犠牲者が2人も
2人どころじゃ済まないんですよ
Kichi-kun?
その翌日になんですが、
Okay, the
ね、
next day.
私の後輩の熊谷君が 捜査中に車両ごと蒸発しましてね。
This time Kumagai-kun disappeared and not Oshi-san. Remember? I think in episode 3 it was Oshi who disappeared. Kumagai was a younger detective that was going to be part of the Oshi after we first met.
富武氏の事件捜査のために村に聞き込みなんかに回ってた。何かの事件に巻き込まれたのかもしれない。私と一緒だったなら無
If
事
he
だっ
was
た
with
かも
me,
し
he
れな
might
い
have
と
been
思うと
safe. Even now it still stings.
今でも悔しい
Yeah,
ですよ。
because in episode 3, Oshi-san disappeared.
あの日どういうわけか私
He had to
お腹を
poop!
ひ
Oh
どく壊しま
no!
して外回りは遠慮しちゃってたんですよ。
事件の真相に近づきすぎて
と思ってます。クマちゃんは善と有望な若者だったけど
We
ま
all
だ
love
現場
Oshi-san.
経験が不足
No!
してた。トラブル慣れしてなかったんです。
He wasn't used to dealing with any complications. Oshi lamented the fact that he wasn't with his subordinate that day.
で、さらに翌日ですね。なあ、彼のことは赤坂さんもご存知ですよね。
Was it the Irie sensei?
ほら、入江先生ですよ。覚えてます？
ああ
See,
I don't
everything
know
else is
what I
different.
said.
The only constant thingy are Takano-san and Tomitake-san. Another pigman!
ぼんやりと覚えてます。
彼ですね。どういうわけか睡眠薬遺書の類はなし。司法解剖の結果でも睡眠薬によるものと動機以外に不審な点はな
Nothing was
し。
in doubt except for the motive. Okay, huh?
睡眠薬での死に見せかけるのはそんなに難しく他殺の可能性は。
独身で離婚歴もなし。特定の女性と付き合っていたという話も
He
な
wanted
し。
to go out with the children.
少年野球チームの監督を務め、村人との親交もあり、誰敵が見当たりませんね。
No one wanted to harm him.
ま
Okay.
あそれを調べるにも、もうあの大災害
Freaking disaster.
で今となっては彼の身辺を調べようもありませんが。
Okay. Next, is it the children?
それでフルで理科の死は
その当日です。
Okay.
昼頃に神社に訪れた村の
Oh,
老人た
her
ちが
entrails were ripped out again.
フルで理科の死体を発見しました。
他
Here we
殺。
go again.
ああ話す前にそのイカそうめん
Yeah, I mean, her
Tabichak
innards
Perita
were
Honga
like outside and ravens were eating
無
them.
体な死に方。
Oh, she nodded firmly. Are they gonna show us
死体
again?
は神社の境内賽銭箱の脇でした。もっとも閉めたのは他の場所でしょう
Hungry
ね。
ravens.
全裸で裸足。
Nikki.
足の裏は汚れてませんでしたから。
愉快犯の犯行。
司法解剖の結果、性的暴行の痕跡は
Turned
認め
internal
られま
organs
せ
to
んでした。
external. Yup. Hey, sniper,
分かった
hello.
のは薬物で昏睡させられてからあの場所へ運ばれ
So she
腹部を
was
切
still
開
alive.
回復
She was still alive while they're. Oh.
意図的に臓器を引きずり出して
Her organs were
四方に
deliberately
散らして
removed
見
and
せました。
scattered about.
昏睡
Jinja?
では回復は死後ではなく
Oh my god, she was alive while they did that.
なんて
That girl's prediction was right on the mark.
むごい。
I'm pretty sure she was more detailed about the other death that led up to her own. For example, I think she said that the housewife that was beaten to death on the 4th year had her head split open. Then in that case, did she know that her own death would be so terrible? There must have been some moments where she wanted to doubt the validity of her own predictions. As people died exactly as prophesied, as the years passed, that prophecy would only come closer to fruition. And then facing the final year, unable to struggle against her own destiny, her all too young life was snuffed out. And in such a cruel way. Knowing that her days were numbered and unable to fight the tide of events heralding her end, her heart ached at her helplessness.
この死に方ですが、どうも単なる猟奇趣味ってわけじゃないみたい
No,
な
it
ん
was
で
probably
す。
like they did back in the days, right? Because we know the vata doesn't stand for cotton. It's more like for the entrails, like. So the cotton drifting festival was the, what was it? The gorging out the entrails something festival, right? Tetsu! Thank you so much for the gifted sub. Thank you. Oh, chat writes a tweet. Okay, here we go.
と言いますのはですね、 ひなみ沢はかつて鬼が住んでたって話
Home
は
to demons.
ひなみ沢村のお祭りの綿流しってのは
There we go. Drifting of
綿
entrails.
流しつまり
It's drifting of
ゾウなんで
entrails.
も人食い鬼たちが犠牲者をばらして内臓を川に捨て
つまりひなみ沢村においては内臓を引きずり出すことに
で人食い鬼と人間が仲良く暮らすための調停者として親代様という神様が降臨している。
確かフルでリカはその親代様の生まれ変わりだと言われて
ねえ。ですからその荒人神であるフルデリカを回復して殺すのは
信仰への冒涜。それはつまり親代様への冒涜。
あとは赤坂さんも知っての通りです。親代様のたたりが起こるのはその晩の
ひなみ沢
And it
大
went
災害。
poof, and everyone exploded. The official explanation was that some swamp upstream erupted with toxic volcanic gas, which enveloped the village.
発生した沼は鬼ヶ淵沼と言いまして、ひなみ沢村の地名
Everyone died
鬼ヶ
because it
淵
was
村の名前の
stinky. In
源
other
となっ
words,
た沼です。村の言い伝えではこの沼の奥底は地獄につながってるそうで。
できすぎですね。
完璧ですわ。
いやいやいや、村には伝承がありまして、親代様がお怒りになられると
If Oyashiro-sama
地獄
became
の
angry,
釜
the
が
cauldron
開
of
いて
hell
正
would
気が
open
溢
up
れ
and
出す。
miasma would flow out, or
なんて言
so
うん
they
ですよ。
say. Okay.
村人にとって地獄というのはつまりそこから正気が溢れ出して村を襲うということ。
そう。つまりフルでリカ
Oh,
こと
it
親
says
代様の生ま
basically,
れ変わ
not
り
in
が
other words.
冒涜される殺され方をしたので、親代様がお怒り
The
になっ
village
て
incurred
た
the
たり
wrath
と
of
してあの大災
Oyashiro-sama in
害
the
を起
form
こ
of
した
that
と。
disaster.
そういう話がまかり通っちゃって。
つまり
So who survived?
あの大災害は
確か親代様のたたりが実在せず、本当の偶発的事故でもないってんなら、そう疑いたくもなりますよ
A
ね。
bright smile formed on Oishi's face as he listened to my absurd take on things. Your an expression as though even if I were absurd, there was a time he had thought the same thing as
村
well.
の信仰をめぐって狂信的な一派があったと仮定し、
Oh, fanatics.
彼らが親代様のお怒りがあるような状況を作り出し、大災害を
But
実行してみせ
why?
た。
Like almost everyone died.
もちろん、私は笑います。私も一度ならずともそう考えた。ですが、ひなみ沢村がいかに小さい村とはいえ、
Wait,
人口は1000
I
人以
thought there
上。
were like 100 people or so there. Huh.
それを一夜にして抹殺するなんて、どう考えても現実的じゃない
Does
で
it
す。
seem realistic? No matter how you think about it. The gas eruption was believed to have happened around 2 a.m., several hours before dawn. In that short amount of time, going around and killing all the villagers in a way that made it look like poison gas didn't seem feasible at all.
ガスの発生した沼もまた宗教的な意味があります。だとしたら沼に何か仕掛けがあって
Poof.
神の裁きをいつで
Explosion.
も再現できるよう
Small
な何
bombs,
か
guys.
があっ
Back
た
to
と。
Umineko, it's small bombs.
自衛隊の発表では沼が発生源だということになってますよね。調査チームとかが詳しく調べた上での発表ですからね。そんな仕掛けがあったら見つけてると思います。
沼そのものに仕掛けがあるとは限りませんよ。ほら、聞いたことありませんか？遠くの泉の水が枯れたら裏の泉も枯れた。
The village,
なんて昔話。
the village spring dried up as well.
なんですかそりゃ。
Yeah, I don't know,
水源
man.
ってのは地下水脈等でつながっていることが多いんです。沼や泉はそれが地上に露出した部分に過ぎません。
They poop above the surface.
つまり赤坂さんが言いたいのは鬼ヶ淵沼とそれに何らかの仕掛けをすると鬼ヶ淵沼の圧力とか水圧とかそういう話ですよね。
Ooh, is that what you're getting at? Oshi laughed heartily, commenting the fact that the young uns have a nice, flexible way of thinking. There was the former detective in him. And though it was a hypothesis, that thing that he didn't come up with, he still had the presence of mind to not dismiss it right away.
面白い話です。それが立証できたら日本の犯罪史始まって以来の空前規模の大量殺人ってことになりますよ。
Oh my god, guys, I'm already tired, and tomorrow I'm screaming at 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. and I'm already tired now. How will I do this tomorrow?
ひなみ沢村の封鎖が解除されたら、ぜひ調べるべきだと思います。大石さんは、県警にはまだ影響力は
The XX Prefectural Police.
そこそこには柔道部の名誉顧問ですからね。今でも夏の合宿やなんかにはちょくちょく出かけて
Yeah,
ま
we will
す。
scrim from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. I'm gonna scrim against my I was about to say Oshi. Against my Oshi! Hell yeah!
ひなみ沢村
Hell
の封鎖解除がいつになるかわかりませんが、ぜひ調べさせてください。
わか
Wait,
り
how
ま
long
し
is
た。
this chapter?
大石さん
I
は
thought
こ
it
の
was a short
ひ
chapter.
なみ沢
What is
村連
this?
続開始事件、通称親代様。
当時の署内は村人の圧力で連続事件は存在しないというのが当時の事件はここで、ま
Each
た
case
それ
was
ぞれに
separate
解
each
決
with
して
its
いる
own
と。
resolution.
バカな。
Yeah, time zoning. We asked them if they could start an hour earlier, but nope, time zoning. So we gotta be there at 11 p.m. But it's my freaking Oshi. Is I'm gonna play against my Oshi. Marvel rivals, like what the hell?
村の信仰に基づいた連続事件であることは明白なのに。
赤坂さん、そりゃ5年も続いて派手な最後。あの当時は偶然の事件が偶然にも渡
Those
流しの日に
coincidental
起こる。
incidents just happen to coincidentally occur on the day of Watanagashi.
今年は起きないといいな、なんて感じだったんです。
偶然なものか。少女は初めから全て予言していた。
Kick her butt.
少女
The thing is, we have to play with a sub because one of our team members can't make it tomorrow. So we have to play with a sub who we haven't played in, like with at all. So, not sure about the synergy we will have.
フルで理科です。あの子は私にその後の事件を全て予告してみせました。
赤坂さん、
え？
そりゃ本当ですか？
It's kind of true, sir.
あの子は言ったんです。翌年、ダムの現場監督が殺され、死体のみにとどまらず、その後に続
She
く連
warned
続
me
事
of
件を
all
全
the
て。
events that would transpire in the following years.
赤坂さんがその話を聞いたのは昭和の何年の話ですか？
私が少女と出会ったのは誘拐事件調査の上
But
ですか
why
ら。
didn't Akasaka tell them? Like,
昭和53年6月です。
after the first death, why didn't Akasaka tell them?
バラバラ殺人の前年に
Fingers formed between Oishi's eyebrows as he closed his eyes and began to digest what I had just told him.
赤坂さん、フルで理科が神通力で未来が分かった。なん
Where's
て
the
話
stuttering
が
not
なしだ
working?
と
Oh,
す
it
る
is.
なら、これはとんでもない話ですよ。
Yeah, but I mean, after like the second year, he could have been like, oh, that's kind of sus, right?
今さら私を驚かせるための作り話だ。なんて言っ
私は真実を連続開始事件は発生の前年には
The script
もう
he
全てシナリオが用意されてい
he's
た。
saying it's a script
そし
now.
てその予告の通り、私は初め大災害による死を指したものと思っていた。でも彼女の死は災害ではなく、彼女は殺されると言った。彼女は自分の死を具体的にあの時点で知っていた。
なら、フルで理科は
Exactly. See, this is the thing. Why didn't she do that?
どうして逃げ出さなかったんですかね？
So she was always destined to die there.
仮にそういった死のシナリオが彼女はそれを知りかつ数年という猶予期間があったわけです
I
よね。
feel like she tried. We saw that, right? We saw that with Keiichi. From Keiichi's point of view, I think she tried. But each time Keiichi was being a dum-dum.
逃げ出すなり、警察に相談するなりの時間はあったはずです。
I bet she did. I bet she did. She's like, I feel like she's in this loop-de-loop. A little bit like in Umineko.
なぜ抗わずに自らの死を受け入れたんです？
わかりません。
フルで理科は村の年寄り連中に可愛がられ、両親を失った後は親類もゼロで身寄りはなく、親しい友人と
But she
肩
got
を寄せ合
bored
うだけの
because who knows how many times she was in this loop-de-loop already, right?
戦う力も 頼れる人
We
間
know
も
from Bedlaw that
身近にはいなかったの
just
かもし
after
れ
the
ません。
third time, he already was giving up. He was like, oh my god, this is too much. And I don't want to know how many times Rika tried already.
彼女は自分の死に対して誰かに SOS を発しはしなく。
村と警察が穏便な関係じゃなかったのは、少なくとも私の耳にはフルで
See,
リ
he
カ
never
が
heard
自身
anything
の身
about
柄
Rika
の保護を求めてきたとい
for
う
the
情
seeking
報はありませ
protection
ん。
from anybody.
あるいは自身が宗教的な生贄にされることに対し、定感と
Maybe
い
if
う
it
か
was already
達
like
観とい
the
うか、
500th loop or
そう
so, I
いう
don't
も
know,
のがあった
man.
のかもしれませんね。
そんなはずはない。
I spoke decisively. At that time, she said it. She definitely said that she wanted to live happily, that she wanted to spend her time surrounded by her dear friends. She hadn't given up on life, she had hoped to keep on living. Ah, that moment I became dumbstruck.
どうしました、赤坂さん？
Akasaka-san!
いえ、
I fell into silence. Oishi folded his arms and began murmuring in contemplation again. Eventually, he stood up and headed towards the hallway to find the hostess, yelling that he wanted a pen and a paper. When Oishi, noisy even though he was just thinking, left, the room immediately fell into chilled silence. I stood up. It was then I realized that I was drunk enough to be unsteady on my feet. But I slid open the window. A beautiful yet somehow ephemeral moon drifted across the night sky. It was just now that I realized she hadn't accepted her own death. She wanted to keep living, happily and joyously. I said, oh no, why is this music playing? This is so sad. She had said that quite clearly to me. But I was a fool. I hadn't been asked explicitly, so I hadn't realized it. She admitted clear as day that she didn't want to die. Wasn't that her cry for help? She didn't say as much that she wanted help. Even given that, it wasn't as though she wasn't looking for salvation. Without any family and unable to trust the police, she instead told somebody without any relation to the village, somebody from a faraway place, me. Help me. Ooh. She had gone around and cut the phone cords. If I had made that phone call on learned of Yuki's death, I probably would have fallen into despair. If I was in that state, even if she was looking for help, her cries would have fallen on deaf ears. That's why. Knowing everything, she had cut the phone cords. Yeah, but she's dead now! Bro! She wanted even a little time to seek help from me. Or she just before now had lamented that one of the younger officers got mixed up in the case, having been erased because he wasn't there. I was feeling the same way. Only I was there in June of 1983. Yeah! That's where Keiichi comes in. That's where Keiichi comes in. I could have protected her. In 1983, it would have been 5 years since the kidnapping took place. Raising the only daughter Yuki had left me, putting all my youth and passion into my work, honing my wits and courage, wrestling with difficult cases. Nothing like my failings during the kidnapping incident would have occurred. I wouldn't have been slow to react in a one-on-one fight, and by that point I jumped into foreign mafia-run gambling parlors, where I learned to deal with automatic weapons, let alone handguns. What? I'd grown so much that in 1983 I couldn't have been even compared to how I was in 1978. That's why I was by her side. I should have been able to save her life. No matter what conspiracy or foul plots drew near, I definitely would have protected her. She, even though sounding resigned, should have still been able to ask me for help. I just didn't realize it. I couldn't realize it. Just as I wouldn't have realized it if I was told of Yuki's accident, I wasn't able to realize it. He likes the word realize. I wanted to cry. By taking her words to heart, I would have prevented Yuki's accident. I would have been able to protect the girl to whom I owed a debt from even a predetermined death. She must have been expecting that from me. I learned about the disaster while watching television in my house. Till I learned about that, I had forgotten about Hinamizawa. That's messed up, man! In order to recover from the shock of Yuki's death, I had tried to remove— oh yeah, never mind. I tried to remove everything about the place from my memory. What an ungrateful fool I was. Even though in exchange for saving her, the girl had told me of a way to save Yuki, I was unable to accept her gratitude, and now here we were. Ugh! She hadn't died in her sleep due to a natural disaster. She was split open while still alive, crippled while suffering the disgrace of having her organs torn out. She must have known beforehand that on that day, on that year, she would be killed in such a terrifying way. Even knowing what end awaited her, she was all too weak. A lone girl without anybody to rely upon, unable to seek help, to swallow her own predetermined death. I left this mortal coil. This mortal coil. She said she wanted to live. She said she wanted to live happily. That's all she wanted. She didn't ask for anything extravagant. Blah, blah. For any person that was ever born, it was the very basis of desires. She never said to people about wanting money or that she wished she was in somebody else's situation. She had said it. If all deaths were preordained, then hers was probably also all according to Keikaku. She might have been a lone, frail girl, but I don't think she would have accepted it all without at least putting up a fight. There must have been, in some small way, some form of resistance that she mustered. With what she could muster, seeking my help was part of that. I howled, ow! I stomped the floor. Why did I become a police officer in the first place? Could I call myself an officer if I couldn't save a single girl from the misfortune that was awaiting her? Was it because there was so much going on at that time I couldn't process the fact that she was asking for help? Yep, that's right. I was still green. If I was in that situation now, I would have definitely been able to help her. But it was already all over. Even if I wanted to settle the regrets she left behind, Hinamizawa, as a dangerous area, was still quarantined. Most of the people involved were already dead, with the few that did remain spread around the country unable to be traced. The stage of the tragedy was still off limits as well. The police investigation was put on hold, the case slowly being buried in the sands of time. Just like how I wouldn't have known unless Oishi had asked me about it.
Akasaka-san, 大丈夫ですか?
Yeah, totally daijoubu. At some point, Oishi had returned with a notebook in hand. Until I saw the expression on Oishi's face, I didn't realize that it wasn't tears. Well...
赤坂さん、落ち着いてください。
でも、少女は殺された。こんなにも無残な殺され方で。
Yeah, well, it's not really your fault, man.
私は頼られたのに。救えなかった。
Like, what could he have done? What could he have done?
村人と良好な関係を築かなかった私にも、フルでリカが私にそれを打ち明けてくれたなら、私だって救いの手を
Maybe she
差し
did.
伸べられ
Maybe
たか
in
もし
one
れ
of
な
her
い。
loop-de-loops she actually told Oishi.
彼女が打ち明けに足る信頼後悔しています。
When Oishi said the word trust, it weighed on me even more. Yes. She'd given me her trust. She trusted me. Meaning that she thought that I would have been able to ward off the fate of her foreseen death. So believed in that. I cried. I fell to my hands and knees as I began to bawl. Eventually, Oishi spoke quietly.
赤坂さん、悔しいですか？ならば、フルでリカの仇を取るに値する方法が
Revenge? He could dodge bullets by then, so he could maybe carry her to safety.
そんな方法が。
Like, I really feel like Rika probably tried in one of the loop-de-loops if Oishi could help her, but yeah.
あるんですか？
Oishi showed me the pen and
フル
notebook.
でリカの死を悼むためにも、せめて私たちでそうです。フルでリカだけ
Yo,
じゃ
is,
ない。
is he the Anje from Umineko?
大勢が死にました。彼らの無念は計り知れません。でも彼らの死は、あの大災害でうやむやにされ、今は捜査すらされる
Oh,
ことな
so
く、
will there be like
忘却
something
の彼方に
in
葬られようとしています。
1983 and 1985? Like, is it actually a little bit like Umineko with two different, like, timelines?
大勢死んだ。おやっさんも殺された。クマちゃんも消された。みんな犠牲にあった。なのに警察は捜査もできないで、誰に無念が晴らせるのか。私たちだけなんですよ。
Maybe we can.
赤坂さん。
私たちに。
明かせますよ。連続開始事件のすべ
It
ての
feels
現場
like
を
this
踏
is
み、
ending
村
like
の裏事情に
Umineko.
精通する私と、連続開始事件の前年にフルで理科から重要な真実を明かされたあなたとなら。
Important truth the year before they happened by Rika Furuta. We can do it! We can do it!
そうです。フルで理科は死にました。あなたが青2歳だったから救えなかった。
Whoa! Oishi grabbed me, who was a wreck, and lifted me firmly by the
だから、
legs.
その償いとして真相を究明するん
Yeah,
です。
see, he's the
私た
Anje.
ちで。
He's the Anje of Higurashi.
あなたの話が事実なら、すべての事件は計画ということになる。そうならば、 調べ方は全
Then
然変
how
わっ
we
てくるんです
investigate
から
needs to
ね。
change completely.
私は今夜をかけてあなたと私の持つすべ
Is
ての
this
情報を
why
ノ
these
ー
are
トにま
called
と
the
め、
question
明
arcs?
日の朝一番で元の部下たちとあの事件を終わ
We're
らせ
not
るもの
going
か
to let the case go
絶対に
cold.
暴いてやるんです。
Crack her open. No, crack it open.
あれから数年が経過しましたが時効ではない。
Let's
捜査
go!
は中断であっても終了
Rally
ではない。
all forces!
まだ続いているんです。
It's still
続けさせ
going!
るんです。
We're
私た
keeping
ちがです。
going!
ええ、やりましょう。おい、こんな
Let's
終わら
go!
せたりなんかしない。絶対。私たちがこの真相を暴絶対に。
This how it's how this is gonna end. So Oshi's going to question a drug guy now. Yup! Let's go! I demonstrated my resolve to Oshi by crying out those words. And just then...
パパ
Whoopsie! Sorry! Shy with a big head. The sliding door behind me opened and Miyuki revealed herself while sleepily rubbing her eyes. I showed him must have awoken her, then she rushed over to me.
どうしたのパパ泣いて
なんでもない
You。know, there was this child who looked a little bit like Liu. Well,
No,
maybe
no.
not. But yeah, we're gonna avenge her. We're so gonna avenge her now. I tried hard to smile while wiping away my tears, and though Miyuki looked like she was about to cry herself, she extended her little hand to me.
大丈
Aww.
夫また怖い夢を見たの
Oh, is this from the opening where there will be like Rika next to her, like overlapping with her?
泣かないでパパ
Oh, and when she makes the gesture towards me, I saw the figure of another girl. There we go, overlapping with her. And her innocent gaze and innocent expression felt frustratingly nostalgic, filling me with painful trauma. No, please don't show Rika. A girl who couldn't be here because I didn't reach out to her. She borrowed my daughter's body to offer me words of comfort. What? Ah, no.
赤坂
Yeah.
泣かないでくださいなのです
No, Nanudishu, it might be a hallucination. Maybe a convenient illusion formed from my selfish dreams. No. However, it was her voice. I'm certain I heard it. Rather than blaming me for my mistake, she was compassionate.
ああ、泣くよりもまず私には
Yeah,
やるべ
I've
きこ
more
とがある。
things to do. Let's revenge you. Revenge you, avenge you.
パパはね、お前が生まれる前にひなみ沢って
天使
あ、みゆきにも合わせてあげたかったな。
Right, that's already an impossible wish. The future is already gone. Aww.
じゃあみゆきその子とお友達になりたい
She's kinda dead. You wanna be friends with the ghost?
あ
楽しみ、今度みゆきも連れて行ってね
Wait a
ひなみ
second.
沢に
Even so, there's still something I can do. Wait, did he mention Hinamizawa? Wait. Oh, he did. Never mind.
ああ、いつか一緒に会いに行こう。
Oh. Answer 90% of the time and something else the other 10%. Yeah.
必ず。
Yeah, we're gonna meet her. Yeah. Someday, I'm sure. We'll see her again. Yeah, when you're also dead. That summer, the Higurashi cried in Hinamizawa. That it? Oshi and I vowed to bring the truth of the case to light and stood up. Everything ended in 1985. Yeah, some grave visiting. I, at least wanting to apologize, had searched for a grave. The state autopsy, her remains were entrusted to one of the shrine's followers. In the future, when the quarantine on the Hinamizawa area was lifted, they would be returned to her family grave. However, unsure who exactly took the remains of Rika Furuta until today, I couldn't even apologize to her. That's kind of creepy. In the future, when the quarantine on Hinamizawa is lifted, all I could do then was wait until whoever the person is returned to the grave. What I could do right now was not apologize to her. Instead, until I was able to meet her again, I would reveal the truth and dispel her regrets. Even now, sporadic eruptions of gas in the Hinamizawa area meant that the prospect of the quarantine being lifted wasn't happening anytime soon. Most likely it seemed that she had no intention of meeting me again until I found the truth. That's why the quarantine wouldn't be lifted, or so I thought. Till the day I grasped the truth. It was the following year. Wait, already? Oishi and I co-authored a book on the string of mysterious deaths leading up to the Great Hinamizawa disaster. I decided on the title, Higurashi, When They Cry. Bum bum bum! That was because for those few days I was in Hinamizawa, the sound that I remembered the most was the cry of the Higurashi. I could only wish that based on this book, those people involved with that incident could refresh their memories and bring to light a new truth. Title drop! And more importantly, that nothing like this ever happens again. Yeah, and then and then we have Umineko. Award this in the afterword.
この惨劇がどうして起こされたのか、私たちだけでは真相に至ることが叶いません。どうかこれを読んだあなた、真相を解き明かしてください。それだけが私たちの願いです。
Nice. This year, the quarantine in Nimizawa still hasn't been lifted. Bam! Higurashi when they cry. Welcome to Hinamizawa. Okay, we're gonna read this after the ad break. So they released the book was still but still didn't find the answer. Yup. Okay, I'm gonna run my 3-minute ad break and then we're gonna read the after chapter. I'll be right back, guys. Bum, 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 bum. Extra. Is it here? Yes. All cast review session. Wait. Who will even be in there? You think there's like Rika, Arena, and the others in there? It's just Akasaka-san. Let's see. Let's see who's here. Are they in Angel Mode? Oh no, it's Oshi-san.
Higurashiの泣く頃にすい。Himatsubushiを。
It's Oshi-san. No.
いやいや、なんだかんだと言いましても、
Yeah.
今回のシナリオは私の独壇場でしたからね。
Sadly, he actually was.
しかも渋いジャズ調なテーマ曲までこれで笑えなきゃどこで笑えって言うんですか
You
ね。
can't laugh here. Where can you laugh? Oh my
と
god.
いうわけで大石はそろそろ出過ぎなのですよ。
Yeah, that was way too much of him.
え、これはどういう意味ですか、リカ。
Rika, blah.
言葉通りの意味じゃ
Yay! She's finally back.
あれだけ出番があってここまで出張ろうとは身の程をわきまえないにも程がございましてよ。今回はメインヒロインはリカちゃん以外みん
And
な
I
出番ほ
think
とんどな
Rika
かった
also
から
didn't have
ね。
that much screen time, did she?
今回は箸休め的なシナリオだからとは聞いてたけど、
ここまでメイン勢がないがしろにされるとは。ミオンさんはまだいい方ではございませんね。
Yeah, she was still there as a babu.
多少は登場していましたよ。私とレナさんなんか気配も出てきませんですわ。レナはジャケットにも登場してますですから、まだマシなのですよ。
Because Rena is on all of those covers for the game.
ということはつまりなん
Whoa.
私だけが一人のけ
Whoa,
者で
what the hell was
手番なし
that?
ということなんでご
No,
ざい
we're
ますわ。
cursed.
ニパーニパー私だけこの扱いはひどいです。かわいそうかわいそうです。きっとだんだん扱いが悪くなって最後には脇役に転落しているに違いないのですよ。
So mean.
そんなのあんまりですわ。
Whoa.
そんなこと、さとこちゃんのことが好きな人だ。そんなひどい扱いになんかならないよ。
So mean.
ね、こんな扱い嫌で。
That's so mean.
きっと次こそ出番がいっぱいあると思うな。元気出してこね。しかし今回のシナリオはおまけ的なシナリオとは聞いてたけど、
Yeah, interesting bonus
実際
story.
どうよ。なんだかずいぶん話がややこしくなったように思うんだけど。
Yep.
僕には難しくてよくわかんないお話だ。何しろ信じられなかったのが、連続開始事件が起こる前の年にもう理科ってことはつま
She's a
り
freaking time traveler.
全ての事件は最初から予定されたシナリオ。これはかなり大きい情報だよ。
So there's someone behind who's like pulling all of the strings.
僕がきっと巫女なので、お社様のお告げで未来が分かったにち。人間犯人説の私としてはそれは真っ先に否定したいところだな。レナはたたり派なんで、ひなみ座を見守るお社様の生まれ変わりであるリカちゃんにそういう陣痛。ああ、ダメダメ。人間派はそういう得体の知れないファンタジーは一切認め。事件は全て人間の仕業。
She's like Battler. She read the script, I called it.
語りも魔法もイカ様もズルも一
There's
切
no
なし。
curse or magic or aimbots or cheat codes. Excuse me, what?
僕は魔法とか使えたら素敵だと思いますのですよ。リカちゃんならなんとなくそういうのが使えてもいいか。まあ人間派にとっては最後の最後でとにかくこれはでかい情報だね。
Was it?
最初の事件からリカちゃんが殺され大災害に至る
In
ま
the
で
first
全て
incident
シナ
until
リオ。
Rika-chan was killed in the Great Disaster, everything was scripted. Yeah, but only ever Takano-san and the other dude.
つまり丸々一つの事件だったってことが分かるだけで推理材料は格段に増えるんだから。レナはこの予言こそ、つまりリカちゃんが陣痛、つまりひなみ沢村には不思議な力が存在するんだってことの、人間だけに起こせる事件じゃないことの証明になるんじゃないかな。
Oh, so she's on both sides. She's like, there's magic, mysterious power things, and humans.
僕は頭がこんがらがってわかんないです。そうだそうだ、それよりもさ、今回リカちゃんが見せたあの表情、
Yeah, it was great.
なんだか怖かったな。ミーレナも可愛らしいリカ
I
ちゃん
like
が
that one.
あんな笑い方をするとは思わなかったよ。ねえ、ちょっとさもう一回あの顔をしてみて。
Yay, let's go!
嫌なこったなのですよ。レナも劇中以外。
Wow.
停電かな。全員動くなでございましたよ。変な動きをしますとバルカン一斉射撃から誘導ミサイル連射、そしてとどめにレーザーサーベルめった切りをお見舞いしましたよ。
What?
さとこ、
What?
これは何の真似？
What? Wait. What?
出番なし軍団、これよりお疲れ様会を占領させていただきましたよ。
She's like, man, I wasn't there. I would have a owner of the party.
なんだか素敵な登場を改めまして皆さん、こんに。
いやー、まさかこんなところで思わぬ出番が嬉しいよ。さとこちゃん、ありがとう。
皆さん
どうもどうも。 Shion also gonna be here?
あらあら、身動きなさらない方がいいと警告しましたよ。
竜宮さん、
Is she here?
王女さん、ここまでやらなくても。
出番がなかった恨みは恐ろしいんですのよ。本編の分まで聡子が大活躍なので
That's
す。
true in episode 3.
出番なしの恨みってわけか。くそー、いつの間にこれだけのトラップを。
ここがお疲れ様会の会場に選ばれた。その時点ですでに私のトラップにか
そうか、あんたの後ろで糸を引いているやつがいるね。いるんでしょ、出てきなさい。ハロロン、マイシスター。
Hello, my sister.
ごきげんよう。
ごきげんよう。
しーちゃんだ。同じ罠に2度もかかってかわいそうかわいそうです。
やっぱりシオンか。何気に主役張ったシナリオまであるのにこのローゼ系。あんたやってくれるじゃないの。
Oh, she's gonna be the one in chapter 5, isn't she?
回答編前の折り返しおまけシナリオとはいえ、お姉だけに出番を許すほど
Wait,
私も
so
簡単じゃ
wait,
ないってことです。
wait. Let me open Steam. Higurashi. 5. So that is still also not the answer arc? But it says Kai. This should be the answer arc. She's in the answer arcs. It says Kai. Yeah, 5 is Kai, 6 is Kai, 7 is Kai, 8 is Kai. And then we have Ray, and then we have 4 plus. I'm confused. Like these after party things, they confuse me.
そんなわけでちょっとさとこを焚きつけさせてもらいました。シオン、あんた安全圏の確保とで昨今ですね。どういうわけかお姉がじり
I
じり
mean,
と手
yeah,
を伸
of
ばしてるんで
course,
すよ
cause
ね。
Shion, you're annoying.
共通ルートのみーちゃん萌えって意見が開発陣の間でも結構多いんだよ。
恋路の悪いあんたのボロが出て、プレイヤー処刑はやっと私の魅力に気づいてきたってことだね。さと
Exactly.
こもたたり殺しで高評価らしいし、レナやリカちゃんには根強い固定票があるし、あんたの人気もとっくに陰ってるってことだね。そういうわけで
Yeah, that's why she's gonna get her own chapter.
不穏に票を伸ばすお姉やさとこをここいらで一つ叩き落としておこうと思いまして、こういう大仕掛けを打たせてもらったというわけです。
シオンさん、今私も叩き落とすですって。
おちびちゃんは気づくのが遅いようで。
Ochibi-chan.
そら、
What? What is going on?
さよならレギュラーの皆さん。こんにあんたたちメインヒロインはこれでおしまいです。
シオンちゃん、そこまでやらなくてもいいんじゃないかな。
Also, where's Keiichi?
面
Where's
白いから
Keiichi?
ほ
He
っ
still
と
doesn't
し
have
ましょう。
doesn't have a sprite.
私たち二人の出番がいっぱい増えるのよ。ジローさんは私と一緒。
Oh. Oh, there will be more of those two. Oh, I see.
そんなことないよ。
Yes, I totally love you. Yes, I wanna be together with you forever. Yeah, totally.
先生までしーちゃんに買収されちゃったんですか？
ごめん、シオンさんが次回のシナリオからは教えてちえ先生のコーナーを作ってくれるっていうから。さあ、誰から恥ずかしい処刑をしてあげ、大仕掛けを手伝ってくれたお礼にさとこからかな。
それは許しませんよ。
Irie sensei! I forgot about him.
なんだか珍しく頼もしく見えますわ。
What is going
さとこちゃん
on?
に対する狼藉は私、入
I
江
feel
京
like
介
the
が許
after
すわけに
parties
はい
of
きません。
chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3 were okay, but this one?
私も脇役一派ではあります
This
が、
doesn't help
懐
us.
柔できると思わないことですよ。
ありゃ、 この後に収録予定の実録聡子メイド教育着せ替え編の主役は降板したいと。
Excuse me?
シオン様。
この入り江、一生どこまでもついてまいります。
怪獣早っ。さーて、これで全て私の支柱ですね。これからはお疲れ様からのシナリオも全て私の思うままに進めさ
Yeah,
せてもら
because
い
she
ます
will have
ね。
the next chapter.
あれ、一人足りない。
あれれ?
シオン様。
Also, guys, we're gonna start Umineko next week. I'm not sure because we're probably gonna scrim a lot of Marvel Rivals again. But yeah, we will start with Umineko, episode 5.
リュウグさんがいません。いつの間に抜け出したのか。
いた。竜宮さん、さっき身動きしてはいけませんと言ったはずですよ。
レナちゃん、悪いことは言わない。抵抗しない方が。
What is going on?
レナ、悪いけどこんなやり方。
それは何の真似？目明かし編の台本？
Wait, Meikashi. Wait. Let me go back to. Oh, Meikashi is chapter 5. It's the next one. Okay.
なるほど。登場回数を削られる前に確保
She
してお
stole
く
the
という
script.
無駄。レナさん、無駄な抵抗はよして、おとなしくした方が。私をあんまり怒らせると、あなただけでなくお姉たちの処遇も変わってくること。台本を確保したくらいじゃレナ、ここは悔しいけど言う通りにした方が。
大丈夫、安心して。この目明かし編の台本が加わったことでレナたちはこの状況を逆転できるの。逆転？一体どんな秘策があるというんですの？
レナさんは結構笑わせるのがうまい。なら
What
試してみ
is
たらどう
going
で
on?
す？その逆転ってやつを試しに見せてください。
しーちゃんは甘えてる。本編にいくら出番がなかったからってこうしてお疲れ様会でこれだけの出番を得ているのに。
What is?
私がいつ甘えたって言うんです？
しーちゃんは分かってない。たとえお疲れ様会だけといえども出演し、他のシナリオにもあれだけ登場して
But
お
so
い
did
て、
you,
この
Rena.
大関
So did
そんな
you.
しーちゃんをね、許すことができない地獄の怨嗟が
What?
ほら
Is it
聞こえ
Keiichi?
てこない。
Who is it?
そうか、分かりましたわ。
Don't.
そうか、ケイちゃんか。
See? Okay, this Keiichi.
そうだよね。お疲れ様会はいつも出番なし。そのケイちゃんを差し置いてお疲れ様会占領なんてケイちゃんが許すはずがない。なるほど。で、その未だに収録居残り中のケイちゃんが
He's still
どうやって
recording.
まさかケイちゃんを私たちの
そう思うのがしーちゃんの慢心だよ。
Wait, is he actually here? Does he have his own sprite?
いけない。あれは赤坂編の収録ワード数票。知恵先生、レナちゃんを取り押さえて。
She's reading the lives of others.
もう遅いよ。いよいよ出番だよ。
Does he have his own sprite?
その声はまさかケイちゃんは収録居残り中のはず。
そうさ、収録居残りのたびに残りワード数で誰かを抜けばお疲れ様会、それでも他のキャラと比べても2倍あるいは3倍以上もある分量というか、最初から参加させる気ないだろ。音響かと思って諦めてきたが、
At least that's what I
ついに
thought.
俺は抜いたあるキャラを。
There's another character who's more worse than him.
これを見やがれ。
え？
そう、主役として登場パターンが増えたシオンは当然喋るワード数もこれまでの2倍。
Shio has to
し
voice
かも
more
ミオン
now.
とキャストが同じだからさらに2倍。
Since Shio and Mion have the same voice actor cast, that's double
その
again.
結果、俺はようやくついに居残り免除。そしてシオン、今度はお
Bye
前。
bye, Shion.
私次の目明かしでこんなに喋るんですか？
Yeah, she wanted to be the main character, right?
ケイちゃんが約500でシオンは2700超
She has a lot of voice lines. Look at that.
え。これ普通のアドベンチャーゲームなら全キャラの総合計数だよ。
しかもこれにミーの数が加わるのです。その数やなんと
というわけでだ。
Because it's the same voice
え
actor.
ら、感謝するぜ。月にすら見放され、真の闇が地上を覆う漆黒の魔王前原圭一降臨。
Does he have his own sprite now? It seems like this he can appear even if he doesn't have any character art. There's no character background also, really easy on the production stuff. He doesn't have anything.
シオン、まるで自分が悲劇の主人公みたいな振る舞いだったが、少しいい気になりすぎたみたいだな。お疲れ様会の旅に常に居残りになって異老の一杯にすらありつけなかった俺の怒りを今こそ教えてくれる。
なんだか圭一くん悪の化身。
化身じゃない。
But he still
魔
doesn't
王
have
と
his
言ってもらいたい
sprite.
ぜ。そして
And he's a demon
俺が
lord now.
抑圧された悪夢の中で手に入れた闇の力は俺による俺のために作りた。
圭一くんなんだか
怖い怖い日暮らしの時間は
Does he have the
もう
most
終わりだぜ。
voice lines in the after party now? The curse of Keiichi-sama. I thought Oya Oya Sama is Keiichi-sama.
ポップでキュートで萌え萌えな日暮らしが始まるのだ。
Okay.
前原様、ぜひ私もお供に。
He is Maibara-sama.
監督は分かった。じゃあお医者な監督をしもべに迎えた第一弾として我が魔力を見せよう。
What? What?
なんなの？
高野さんがミニスカなナースさん、しかもピンクとかのギャルゲー的な色じゃない。分かってる。ちゃんと
ナースさんの分際で本編で一度もナース服を着。さーて次の標的は
でこれじゃ全然形勢は逆。新しいピンチを迎えちゃってるよ。
こんな真っ暗じゃレナにも。
さーて次は手堅く制服、体操服、すく水の三段コンボでも決めとくか。
前原様、最高。その後はバニーさんにコンパニオンにいえいえでおいやいっそみんなお色気全開。
Yeah, make everyone hyper sexy.
もちろん靴下はの。
それいい、分かってるじゃねえか。
What is going on?
監督、俺やっとあんたと打ち解けら。
いえいえ前原。いえケイ、
K.
私のことはこれからはイリーと
They have K and Eri.
ドクターイリーとお呼びよ。
Dr. Eri.
僕たちのことも忘れちゃ困るよ。
Oh no, he's still
トミーとク
here.
ラウドも常に K のそばにありますよ。
トミー、クラウド、ついに揃ったぜ。四天王、ここに見参だ。
ついに K を筆頭に悪の四天王が揃い分暗黒を得てついに地上に降臨を果たした漆黒の魔王前原。その魔力は絶大にしてこの闇では誰にも立ち向かえない。屈するほかない。
What kind of after party is
ああ
this?
ヒロインたちはこの闇を抜け出せず魔王たちの思うがままに永遠に等身大着せ替え人形の最高だぞもっていうか福水はちゃんと競泳型だったら許さんぞ。
What is going on? Is this actually like Ryokishi?
だくシオン、あんたのせいでこうなったんだからあんたなんとかし。大丈夫ですおね。暗闇の中で真の力を得るの。
そんな都合のいい見方。
チョコザイな。そのちなみに校長先生を期待してるなら男子本会ここに男たる者
What
最
is
善を尽くすべ
going
しと。
on?
もちろん新登場の赤坂さんに頼ろうとしても
I
無駄だ
thought
ぜ。
the after party of chapter 1 was long, but what is
昨日
going
からお
on
嬢
here?
さんを親類に預けて夫婦水入らずで温つまり八方
In
塞がり
other
ってわけ
words,
さ。
甘いですねケイちゃん。安易に闇の世界を生み出してもっというわけで知恵先生、そういうわけです。前原くん。
真っ暗でよく見えませんけど、なんですの？あの両手にいっぱいの剣は。
she is the one from Tsukihime, man. I'm telling you.
まさかそんな、それはいくらなんでも反則。それ以上は内緒なのですよ。
ニパ
前原くん、少しお板が過ぎたようです。これ以上は教会も見逃せません。
See, I'm telling you, this is Tsukihime.
ちょっと待てよ。これはないだろ。ずるだろ。作品違うじゃねえか。
It's freaking Tsukihime, isn't it?
こんなのなしだろ。そのでかいのは待って。早すぎる。あんたその動きは絶対人間やめてると。
Is that it? No! Series started again. Guys, that is chapter 4 of Umineko Higurashi. Never mind, it's not.
改めましてこんにちは。この度は日暮らしの泣く頃に水暇つぶしをお楽しみくださり誠にありがとうございました。
Therefore, compared to adventure type visual novels of one rules to take, it's much closer to the experience of a book or a movie. Because of that, there is the opinion there that this should not be called a game per se. You're just watching it like a book or a movie. Higurashi When They Cry isn't really a game, too. That's why, as you know, there are a lot of mysteries referenced during the course of the experience. When you challenge those, this work will become a proper game.
プレイヤーの皆さんにはこの謎に満ちた物語を例えば劇中に散りばめられた謎について推理をし、
Yeah, that's what we're doing here right now. But wait,
反響を
there's
得た
more.
りすることもまた楽しいかと思います。
In any case, the next chapter starts the answer arcs. We've tentatively called it Maekashi. Answers are a sad thing. Based on what is revealed, all the possibilities that you were allowed to imagine until now will suddenly become refined down to a few. Based on that logic, we think that right here before the answer arcs is probably where people can enjoy this work we call Higurashi When They Cry the most. If by chance while you're reading this you already have the Maekashi chapter at hand, please enjoy hypothesizing and theorizing and fantasizing to the fullest before you start. That's where the real charm of the series takes place. Ahahaha, sorry for saying something so impudent. There's nothing better we'd like than for you to enjoy Higurashi When They Cry.
それでは素敵な夜長を。ひなみ沢村で皆さんをお待ちしています
No,
ね。
we will return to Rokkenjima.
レナと遊んでくれるなら一緒に宝探しに行きたいな。
Sorry, we're gonna go back to Rokkenjima. How? Yay! Now that's it. I just got the last achievement. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a ride. This was a ride. Not sure when we're gonna start reading the answer arcs. Because yes, as I was saying, we're returning to Umineko. Because I feel a little bit bad. I think it's been a year. How long has it been since we last read Umineko? But we're gonna jump into the answer arcs of Umineko next time. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're gonna have a great rest of the day, evening, morning, nighttime, afternoon, whatever time zone you are. And maybe I will see you around. Let's see who's streaming, who we can write on Twitch. But bye bye.